Salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Today we get a unique type of video. So today we're gonna restore some shoes and clean some. As you can see, they are quite dirty. Oh, that one is. But so is this. Kind of all over the place. What can I say? The Danish weather, I suppose. So some of the different kind of tools we get to help with this today is we got this. A shoe restoration. See, now I'm looking this way, so it kind of like senses the fact that I'm showing this to you in like me cleaning your shoes, right? But this is shoe shine, which is the thing we're going to apply at the very last. Just gonna set that right here, and then we got this rain guard all over, which is this kind of carbonated stuff that you put on your shoes to help with rain and water and so on. Basically to protect the leather. I'm just going to set this right here. Then we got this boot buffer, which follows pretty much the same premise. This can also be used for rubber shoes, but in this case we're going to use it right before we use the rain guard in order to just give some extra protection. So now I have had these shoes for quite a while. I've had these for about 4 or 5 years. They have served me well, and they will continue to do so. So today I thought we would clean these shoes and do some triggers with it. So, let's get started. I also have this glass of water right here. And you might say, don't use water on your leather shoes, but as mentioned, I have used this once before on it when I got it. So therefore, the water won't do any damage except for shrinking the leather for some time, but only for about a day or so, or actually about 6 hours. At a maximum. You can see even the straps here, we won't replace them today, but we will clean them. So let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are all doing well and doing comfortable, and let me do this shoe restoration for you. Okay, we start off with the right foot, and I got this, what I would call a disposable type of cloth here, which essentially I can use for whatever purpose and not feel bad about it. So we're going to start off by taking some water and gently dipping the towel into here. We're going to work around the outermost part of the shoe, just like this. The simplest part about the whole restoration actually is you can see the leather darkening from getting clean and wet. Also, it becomes rather quick. It can be misleading because it does get darkened with it being moist. So it might look like it already been restored to some point, but as soon as that dries, you will be able to see the markings once again. Then we're going to take another part of the towel, for example right here, and we're going to dip it once again. Just like this. And we're going to scrub down the remainder of the shoe. Just as such. You can see the heel has become softened over time just by natural use. And we're gonna clean the heel. You gotta have cling heels if you want to click them. That's just a unspoken rule. Here we go. And now you can see it has been lightly restored, so to speak, and we will set it to the side for now, just as it dries off whilst we go ahead with the other shoe. So again, as before, we're going to change up the part of the claw, and once again dip it in some water. I don't know why I said that so British, but we are going to dip it in water. Water. And once again, take some of the outermost grub away from the shoes. I hope all you guys are doing well. You, Lewis and Gordy and B and Isabel and Unavoidable ASMR. In between the laces. And some debris will naturally fall from the shoe onto the table, but I would say that is expected collateral. We're just gonna take the last thing off. Okay, it got quite dirty. It actually did. I should probably have smacked them together to get some of the dust off, but that is fine. It doesn't matter how it look underneath. Again, that is the natural part of the shoes. So now we have these shoes, and as can already be seen, they're beginning to, just by the water, become much more clean. So what we are going to do now is we're going to take this shoe shine. Shake it a little bit to get the ink and coloring ready to go. Just as such. Now we are going to gently take the laces and just wrap them around like this, just as such, and we're just going to tuck them down here for now. Now let's get on with the shining. It smells a lot like a Sharpie. I suppose if I sniffed this too hard, I would probably get high, just like if you were to sniff a Sharpie. So, just in the light here, already some glands, but we're gonna matten that out. So we're just going to take the shoe in. You're gonna stamp it. Just as such. And as you can see, some coloring right there. And then you're just gonna scrub that all over the place. And you're gonna smack it once again. It can differentiate between how you would like to do it. I like those quick motions to get small amounts that can be scrubbed out easily. And as you can see, the polish slowly begins to manifest upon the shoe. And just all over the place. If you were to hit the laces, that is no problem at all. And I also take the heel. That is, I don't even know if that is controversial or not, but I like to do so. Just as such. on the other side as well. Can't forget the heel. Just like that, as you can see in the light, it has been significantly more black and polished. Now we're going to set that aside. What is that? Oh, just whilst we take the other shoe, and again, we are going to take the laces and we are going to intertwine them as such, and simply stuff them down in the middle. There we go. Beautiful. And now you can see there are some markings all along the sides, as well as the heel. Not as bad, of course, as before we rinsed it with water, but there are still definitely some markings. No getting around that, but that is what this is supposed to change. So, again, we're gonna stamp it as such, and simply swirl around. Stroke it like you would a brush. There we go. All the way around. We're going to stamp it and brush it. Just like that. And again, doing the heel as well. There we go. Beautiful. And as you can see in the light now, it has become much more black and darkened. I'm trying to get it in the light. Can you please? There we go. Now you can see the polish. And let's take this. doesn't become black, which means the polish is set on. See, very minor amount. Just like that. We're just gonna gently rub that all over. Just as such. You can see that was all that came off, so it has dried. And as you can see now, I just need to set into the leather. And while that takes place, we are going to do it on this one as well. So, just as such. We're gonna fold this and go again. See a little more got off there. Didn't get the last minute to soak him, but that is quite alright. And now we're just gonna blow on him a little bit. Because you actually have to have these stand out in either the sun or outside, without it raining, of course, for at least about 5 to 10 minutes. But we don't have the time for that now, do we? So, we're just going to blow on it. These bad boys can at least last another year or two. And then, to finish off, and make sure that it becomes waterproof, or water resistant, I should say. Relax and watch me complete the last stages of this shoe shine or shoe restoration. Just relax and close your eyes. Now I'm gonna quickly set these aside. Wait, oh. And it's become quite dirty, but it's quite alright. Just gonna set this aside and I'm going to lay this out real quick. To catch some of the moisture. Now we're gonna take the bottle, shake it up, and quickly spread it around. It isn't too good for me to breathe the stuff in, So that's excellent. But now they just have to rest. And as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, the shoes are shining. They won't, shine as much. It's because they're wet. But you can see the blackness of it all. Definitely acceptable. Again, this isn't my business shoes. This is simply for certain outfits that I use on a daily basis. But that will complete this shoe shine, ladies and gentlemen. So I will say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are sleeping right now. And if you like these videos, you can ask for more if you like shoe restoration. If you thought this was relaxing. But other than that, I will say thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you next time.